So here we are with Season 5, Episode 3 of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Last episode, Adora, Bo, and Entrapta are now on Mara's ship, heading on over to where Horde Prime is in hopes of saving Glimmer, not realizing that Catra is also on the same ship as well, so whether they do make it to that ship, which I assume they do, and then whether they rescue Glimmer or not, I'm like 75% sure. But then there's that chance, there's like a big chance of them just being like, whoops, Catra's left behind, goddamn. Also, Horde Prime is sending his backups, so there's that as well. I would presume they're gonna come, I don't know, maybe the same time as Adora and Bo and Entrapta getting to Horde Prime's ship. Who knows? Who knows? We'll just have to see what this episode has in store for us. Full links are on Patreon, early access, and a YouTube membership. Other than that, let us get started. Oh, just another childhood segment?
It's okay, I'll tell them. They won't be mad. But first you gotta come out and tell her you're sorry.
No. Damn. What a fucking... She's lashing out. Wow, you know what that reminds me of? Mass Effect 3. The opening. Oh my god, dude, he just launched a fucking nuke like goddamn. What?
Are you guys following me?
We are here to make your stay more comfortable.
That's why we're standing extremely close to you right now. There's so many clones, dude.
The ship is off limits to you, Catra.
You called me Catra. None of the other clones do that.
Oh, is that Hordak?
Hordak.
Oh, so that is Hordak.
It is wrong to have a name.
Oh.
Prime's chosen servants are but parts of the whole.
Okay, so he looks exactly like everybody else. So, like, did they, like, slap white paint on him or something?
What are you doing?
Whoa, it's like... Ah! Might as well, you know?
Have to keep the ship intact until we can reach Glimmer.
Oh, and then when we reach Glimmer, alright, it's time to start upgrading this ship.
Stand there. You stay there. Nobody is going to touch anything.
Uh-oh.
User interface will now shut down to conserve energy.
What was the problem?
Hey there, princess. How's the escape attempt going?
You again. Why do you keep coming back here?
Because she wants to see a familiar face.
You're lonely, aren't you?
What do you know? You're the prisoner here. So, what would you be doing if you were back on Etheria right now and not, you know, a prisoner on an alien ship?
If it were a really perfect day, Bo, Adora, and I would be having a sleepover. We'd raid Bright Moon's kitchen for cake, and then we'd eat it with our hands.
Whoa! First, you guys have to fucking make up with each other.
We'd play tricks on Kyle. Stay up all night whispering about...
What the fuck is wrong with you guys and Kyle?
Adora can't even relax when she's asleep.
Aww. This is Catra. Look at Catra talking about good memories with Adora.
It's okay! I'll fix Darla!
Oh, name Darla.
I promise not to move or touch or break anything.
Anyways, back to... Uh-oh.
Bo, there's a thing.
Have you tried whacking it? Duct tape, where'd she get this?
I got this.
Ooh, one of these clones going. Yeah. Yeah, let's go follow him. Is he teleporting? Yeah, that's a teleporter. Alright. Oh shit, dude. Very menacing out here.
I have been scouring, searching for She-Ra.
This is like the same thing as like the Mages does.
The ship leaving the planet, a ship of such ancient design that it is not detectable by my instruments. You have been speaking to our guest, Queen Glimmer, against my command.
Believe me, if I could tell you where Adora is, I would. She's my enemy.
Your Adora causes you nothing but suffering. Don't you want to be free of it?
Oh, it's that feeling from like season 1, episode 11.
Step forward.
Uh-oh. To be reborn?
You spoke with our little sister this morning. Did
Oh,
you
it's
not,
Hordak.
Mother? She gave me a name. Those who seek freedom will be granted it.
Freedom? Hey, yo, it's a pretty good beat. Oh wow. Not even green eyes, just white eyes. What an adoring crowd. Big threat out here, dude. Oh shit! How did she just attach that so easily?
It's the dumb food you wanted.
Wow, cake!
You know, from your perfect day or whatever. Eat the stupid cake and then answer my questions. An old First One's ship left Etheria's atmosphere a few days ago. Prime cannot track it. What do you know about it?
No, the cake!
I don't have to do anything. I just have to let it happen.
And you think Prime will reward you?
I always find a way out.
So you'll just...
Because she's got the teleporter.
Do one good thing in your life.
One good thing in your life.
You don't know anything about me.
Yeah, and yet you guys are so similar. Catra, can you bring her another cake?
Adora, have you seen Entrapta?
She's stuck to it.
Everything under control.
That's not what I asked. Why didn't you stop her?
I kind of had my hands full here.
I'm trying to shove all these.
So, we're about to fly into the Horde.
Well, you guys gotta fix the ship somehow. You guys aren't going anywhere.
And all we've got
Hey yo, she's out there in the crushing void of the space.
where Entrapta is.
Wow! Oh, she made herself a spaceship. That's very fucking.
Is this a good laugh?
He's going crazy.
Well, the longer it goes on, the more I think it's a bad laugh.
Entrapta, get inside.
Rip. That's what the blowtorch is for.
You made the right choice. You will be exalted, raised up above the other wretched creatures of your home world.
Wretched creatures.
Not what you wanted.
Yeah, you said you had no place left on Etheria. Probably because Adora is not on Etheria yet. Oh, back to the flashback.
Catra? It's dinner time. You're missing it.
Oh, she's still here.
It's the gray kind tonight.
The great.
I know it's your favorite.
What are you doing?
If you're missing dinner, I am too.
Oh, solidarity.
Eat with your new best friend, Lonnie.
Is that why you hit her?
You're supposed to be my friend.
Or she can be friends with multiple people. Come on now, Catra.
You should say sorry to Lonnie. Then we can all be friends.
No. Oh, shit.
Come on, Catra! I'll never say sorry to anybody, ever.
That's some kid shit right there. Oh, at some point, you're gonna have to make up. Oh shit, what the fuck was that guitar? Hey, Jesus Christ, dude, just jammed that shit right in it. Just gonna teleport her off?
I want to do that one good thing in my life.
So she's taking, yeah, she's teleporting her off. Where's she teleporting? Just back to to Etheria? And then, like, they're stuck in that fucking ship. They're just gonna come in here? No! Her shiv!
Hit them in the back of the neck. That should take them down.
Oh, shit. What a pummel.
Not bad, Sparkles.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Only one person can teleport, so she's taking her to the teleporter.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm getting you out of here.
Just teleporting her straight to the ship.
Not you, Adora.
Saving
Even if I
Adora.
sent her a message to stay away, she'd still come for you. That's just how she is. There's no one left in the entire universe who cares about me.
Adora does. What are you talking about?
Are you there, Darla? Yes. Welcome back, Entrapta.
I missed you.
There is a transmission being received.
Adora?
Catra? Don't sound so happy to hear me. I'm sending Glimmer to you. I don't know your exact location, but I can get her to your quadrant. What?
She's just out in space.
Adora! I'm sorry
Oh.
for everything!
Entrapta, do whatever it takes to get us to those coordinates.
Whatever it takes. Oh my god. Wow. What the fuck, dude? They gotta have, like, his belly exposed, even his spaceship. Looks kind of inappropriate, I'll be honest. She just teleports and she's just like, oh, I can't breathe. She protected by space things? Wow, she had a nice little barrier to protect her from... She had a space helmet on, but, like, she still had, like, her ponytail out. Gotta be stylish. Oh my god, dude. Fucking doing that shit with his foot?
Ship has changed course.
Whoops!
You are beloved in my sight. And this is how you...
Yeah, toss her in the green pond thing!
What did you expect? After all, us Ethereans are so very
Emotional. Haha!
It doesn't matter what you do to me.
You're wrong. Everyone has a place in my empire. You will be of use to me yet.
Huh? Hey, yo, I like this fucking chant for the ending theme. Pretty sick. Anyways, yeah! Toss her in the acid valve! Get her in there! Very good episode. Very fun. All the things that they're out here, like, showcasing us this episode, they did it, you know, like, Catra seeing the teleporter, Catra, in the flashback, Catra's like, I will never apologize to anybody, right? And then she apologizes to Adora. Very fun, very Catra episode. Especially, you know, again, this is after her getting, come to realize that all the things that she's done has pushed people away from her and all that, and so here she is. Oh yeah, and also, you know, Glimmer telling Catra, do one good thing in your life, and Catra's like, I bet. So, pretty good episode. Really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go write my notes, and we will be right back to the center. So Adora, Bo, and Entrapta are on the ship Darla, as Entrapta calls her, I suppose. And the ship has some problem. Doesn't really say what the problem is. Not a really good troubleshooting or diagnostics or anything. It's just, there's a problem. I'm shutting down. Good night. But I guess the problem with the ship not being able to run, right? Running into the problem is that the writer did not want them to head over to Horde Prime's ship, because the writers are just like, yeah, they're gonna get their ass fucking handed to them. Again, like, well, actually, I can't say again, because I said this during my Patreon intro, where, like, if Adora came over straight to the ship, can Horde Prime be like, well, thank you for coming here for, you know, coming here and just handing yourself over. I appreciate that. Make my job a lot easier for me. But I did kind of wonder, will they actually get over to Horde Prime's ship, and then will they end up saving Glimmer, but then they will end up forgetting that Catra, not realizing Catra is there, or they just end up leaving Catra on the ship. And, well, none of that happened, because, again, the writer is like, no, you are not getting on that ship. That is crazy, alright? Some problems happening, and you're just gonna be stuck here, and then Catra will be the one who has to do this, who has to fucking save Glimmer, which is a lot better in terms of, like, emotional impact and like the character arc that Catra is going through. I will say I really enjoy season 5 Bo so far. He is just completely, well, he's not completely, he is ready to just be unhinged. Like, he is tired of people's shit. And I love it, dude. He is just yelling at people, just be like, stop doing this, get over there, stand right there. He's still playing the babysitter role, but, like, he is losing his fucking mind. Like, this part where he sees Entrapta just out in space, and he's just like, oh my god. Again, the babysitter, right? And the kids are just causing all sorts of trouble, and you just suddenly see your kid outside, well, the kid that you're taking care of, outside in space, in a fucking spacesuit that they just made. Like, how long has it been? Like, what the hell, dude? And he just goes into this laugh, you know? He's just, he's just laughing almost maniacally. But, you know, it's a laugh of just somebody who's just having a fucking breakdown at this point. And Adora's just like, is this a good laugh or a bad laugh? Seems like the more you're laughing, sounds like it's a bad laugh, really. And Entrapta's just in the back. Yay! You know, freaking Adora, Bo, and Entrapta, they really didn't do anything here. Everything was just on Catra. You know, she teleported. I still find it very funny that, like, Catra just said, like, okay, I'm gonna teleport Catra. Just, like, I can't pinpoint where you guys are exactly. I mean, but then again, like, she might have just teleported, Glimmer, like, in between the ship or something, you know? That'd be some crazy shit right there, you know? Cut her in half and all that. But she's just like, alright, I want to teleport her out somewhere in space. Yeah, let's go and catch her. But there's like some magic mumbo jumbo that like is like encapsulating her. So I guess maybe she would probably be able to just stay in space for the next 2 minutes or something. And then it goes off and she's just again with the help of Catra. The best friend squad, is this what they are? I can't remember. I think it's the best friend squad, isn't it? They're all back together, and hopefully, that's what Glimmer had mentioned to Catra, right? She had left on a bad note with Adora and Catra, so hopefully she will be able to. Well, I mean, honestly, Ball doesn't need to apologize, okay? It's just Adora and Glimmer. They just need to, like, make up, apologize to each other, and then be like, all right, we've got a new goal. We gotta, well, a new goal. We've still gotta defeat Horde Prime, get Horde Prime out of here, but now we gotta save Catra, dude. We gotta save her because she has saved us, and now we gotta return the favor. We also see Hordak after his cleansing, and now he is exactly like everybody else. But when he first saw Catra, he calls her Catra instead of little sister, and so that's why Catra's just like, oh, it's Hordak. And she kind of just says, oh, it's nice to see a familiar face, which kind of goes to what she means when she goes to Glimmer, right? It's nice to see a familiar face, even if we were enemies back on Etheria. But because Catra called Hordak instead of, you know, just some random space clone out here, Hordak has to repent, right? Oh, Catra gave me a name. What did he say specifically? Take this affliction from me. Okay. I have been sinned. Please cleanse me. Thankies. Those who seek freedom will be granted it. Freedom from the suffering. I mean, I would presume Horde Prime is probably a supporter of lobotomy. I would presume so. He would be a supporter of that for sure. Because in some sickening ways, yeah, I guess that does free you from your emotions. I mean, I guess this is kind of what he's doing, you know? Except it's just a liquid vial of lobotomy. All beings must suffer to become pure. So, despite parts of Hordak still eking out, he got cleansed yet again. And so now I would presume he's kind of resetted back to 0 again, and perhaps the trigger that is Catra may not happen as much, and I would presume that the bigger trigger would be Entrapta if he ever sees her, because unlike Catra, who, as Horde Prime says, holds no love for you, I would presume he does hold some love for Entrapta. Not some, but, you know, love for her. He fucking cried for her when he found out what really happened to Entrapta. So, I would presume that would be the bigger trigger than with Catra. Alright, so that was Season 5, Episode 3 of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a great episode, you know? It's a Catra centric episode. We get to see a little bit more flashback between Catra and Adora, and overall, just a whole nice little package for the character arc that Catra is going through, and you know, I very much enjoy it. You know, Catra's my favorite character, and who doesn't love a little tsundere, other than the tsundere haters. How dare you? Speaking of tsunderes, we had this part where Catra came in with the cake and stuff, you know? She's like, here, it's the dumb food you wanted. And Glimmer's just like, oh my god. And we've got a little blush from her and she's not making eye contact with Glimmer. Oh, you know, from your perfect day or whatever, you know? You wanted this cake, don't you? And, you know, yeah, like, Glimmer's just like, wow, you know, I just didn't expect this. She thanks her, and Catra goes and says, don't go thinking I actually care about you. I'm supposed to talk to you, so eat the stupid cake. Yo, when she said this, I'm like, wow, this is tsundere energy right here. It's not like I got this cake because I care about you or anything, alright? I'm supposed to talk to you, so just eat it. Anyways, in the flashback, we've got Adora searching for Catra, who is just hiding behind these boxes. She goes in to, you know, talk to Catra, like, we're all having fun, why'd you hit her, you know, why'd you hit Lonnie? And so instead of answering, she gets fucking pummeled by Catra, and, you know, she gets scratched, gets hurt, she cries, but, you know, here is Catra out here, very much like how she was during all these other seasons, right? She lashes out when she feels hurt, and anger is just the emotion that she is unfortunately comfortable with using. The next time we see the flashback, Catra is still hiding behind this box. It is dinner time, and Adora, you know, decides that she's going to come back to talk to Adora and all that, right? And so, since, even though Catra doesn't want to talk to her, Adora decides, I'm gonna be here in solidarity, you know? If you're not eating dinner, then I'm not eating dinner either. This ends up getting them to talk about how she's like, oh, go eat dinner with your new best friend Lonnie. Catra's like, oh, I know that you like Lonnie better than me. And so Adora's just like, no, we're still friends. Lonnie's my friend. We can be friends together. Catra's like, hell no. I ain't out here being friends with multiple people. You know, maybe if we didn't have so much fucking gay subtext, or maybe overtext at this point, that is going on in this show. Actually, no, I probably would still see it. I see this part. I'm just like, this part right here, you know, with Catra feeling a little jealous that Adora out here be having friends and all that. Very gay. But we did have this part where Adora says she will always be Catra's friend. But towards the end, Catra says she'll never apologize to anybody, and that leads us on over to, you know, that other scene that we saw. We had Catra coming back to Glimmer yet again, and Glimmer ends up asking, like, why do you keep coming back? You know that Horde Prime doesn't want you to go to come talk to me. You keep breaking the rules. Why? You know, and then she's like, oh, are you just lonely? But eventually, you know, these two sit down together, and Catra asked her, what would you do if you get back on Etheria? And so here is Glimmer talking to her about, like, her friends and all the people that she can go and visit. You know, I'm gonna teleport all around Etheria and go visit the princesses and whatnot, right? And on a perfect day, I'm gonna have a sleepover with my friends, Bo and Glimmer. Bo and Adora. A sleepover with Bo and myself. And we had moments here where Catra is sharing a good memory about Adora, instead of just constantly being like, oh, Adora is just it's trying to one-up me, you know, like, I can't let Adora win and all that. And you know, I feel like during all these times, right, all of that hatred that she's had for a very long time, it has burned out. And here she is, where she was just kind of in a moment where she's like very much of a defeatist. She still feels here that there's nothing left for her, but because of that hatred, you know, that candle that burns bright but is now gone, that hatred that she has is not there anymore for Adora. And so it's just nice for her to be able to actually talk something good about Adora, you know, having a memory about Adora, where even though Catra pushed her away, Adora still came back and tells her that we're always going to be friends. But Glimmer asked Catra what she would do if she were to go back to Etheria. And Catra says, there's nothing for me on Etheria, right? There's nothing left for her. She has tried to literally destroy Etheria before, and, you know, after coming to the sudden realization, she feels like, I mean, you know, again, after you try to fucking destroy a planet and all of that, maybe there really is no place left for you. Horde Prime summons Catra to try to figure out where Adora is, and he kind of makes mention to Catra that, oh, you still care for her, you're still protecting her, even though apparently she's not your friend and she's your enemy and whatever. These Etherians, they so emotional. So complex, you know? But Catra now has the information that Adora is coming for Glimmer, right? Coming to save her. So Catra tells Glimmer, hey, Adora is coming for you. An old First One ship left Etheria's atmosphere a few days ago. Okay, so it's been a few days. Prime cannot track it. What do you know about it? So she drops her cake. Adora is on that ship, isn't she? You can't tell him. You know what he'll do to her if he catches her. Adora's on her way here. She's coming for you. a little lashing out right there. Oh, she's coming for you. It's kind of like her lashing out at Lonnie, right, in the flashback. I don't have to do anything. I just have to let it happen. Basically, she just needs to come here, and then Horde Prime would just catch her, right? But then this is when Glimmer comes. Or maybe she just assumes that Adora will save Glimmer and then they will just leave. So I guess that's why Glimmer is like, you think Prime will reward you? As soon as you're no longer useful to him, he'll get rid of you in a second. I always find a way out, says Catra. And so Glimmer says, so you'll just run away again. To what? If Prime captures Adora, he can use the Heart of Etheria to wipe out the whole universe. Is that what you want? And so Catra's like, oh shit. Yeah, you're right. If there's nothing else in the universe, I guess I can't run away. I don't know, maybe she is probably thinking about, oh, that is a lot more lives than the lives I tried to take when I tried to open that portal and fuck Etheria. Glimmer holds her hand and tells her, do one good thing in your life. Damn, dude. Catra's eyes, they be shaking out here. She, the Tsundere within her, dude. You can't just tell her to do good things, you know? Don't talk to her like she, like you know her. I just love it. She's like, you don't know anything about me. And she just runs over it. Hey, open the door. She has to run out. Oh, God. At some point, Catra sees, child Adora. Here's Adora, yet again, saying, right, I'm always gonna be your friend. And thus, Catra decides, maybe she'll be a good friend for once. So she runs off to Glimmer. I forgot to mention, but you know, you should know. She saw the teleporter, and so that's where she's taking Glimmer. Glimmer wonders, what are you doing? What does it look like? I'm teleporting you on out of here. I'm saving your ass, you know? So somehow she's able to connect to Tamara's ship, I guess. Cool. Glimmer asks, are you saving me? And Catra says, not you, Adora. I'm saving Adora because even if I tell her not to come here, right? Even if I send a message to stay away, she'd still come for you. So might as well just give her the package so then she can go fucking home, right? What about you? Me, all I do is hurt people. There's no one left in the entire universe who cares about me. Catra believes, right? No one will come back for her, which goes back to the flashback, which is like an accumulation of like the rest of all these previous seasons that we've had, right? Catra hurts someone, she hurts her friend Adora, and despite that hurting, you know, scratching her face and, you know, getting her all teary-eyed and shit, you know, being like, oh, I can't believe you hit me. Adora still comes back and she still tells her, I will always be your friend. And this is pretty much Scorpia, right? Scorpia has always been here for Catra, and the only reason why Scorpia and Adora have both left is not because of them, right? As much as Catra back in those seasons has said, you know, it's their fault, not mine. Now she has come to a realization that maybe I was a bad friend. Maybe Scorpia's right? And so friendship is a two-way street, and Adora and Scorpia have tried their best to be a friend to Catra, but Catra is the person who continuously pushes them away, and so sometimes, you know, it's, if the other person is not receptive, you've just got to take that loss and leave, and again, that's what Scorpia did, and that's what Adora ended up doing as well, you know? Like, the last straw was literally Catra trying to blow up the planet. So Catra calls Adora and tells her, head over these coordinates or else Glimmer's just gonna die in space. Hell, that would be funny, don't you think? Anyways, she tells her, don't come here, no matter what, you know? You've got Glimmer now. You don't care about me, so don't come back here, okay? Horde Prime is ready for you, so he will capture you if you come back here. So Adora's just over here, confuzzled, what's happening? So that whole thing with Catra saying, I will never apologize, right? Her as a kid, here she is, telling Adora, I'm sorry. And you know, 2 simple words, and yet it will literally cause Adora to be like, alright, we're heading over to Horde Prime's ship right now. We gotta save Catra. Catra did all this, not to say that she didn't need to apologize, right? Because like all she really needed to do, the requirement in this, what is it? The requirement in this job. It's this goal, right, is to just get Glimmer out of Horde Prime's ship and prevent Adora from coming here. That's all she needed to do. You know, this was the optional part of the quest, and she decided she's gonna do it anyway. She 100% this quest. Good on her. And yeah, she apologizes to Adora, which is such a big thing, you know, because when Tiny Catra says, I'll never apologize to anyone, and I said during the reaction, that is a very childish thing to do. I mean, it truly is, right? If you have caused something, if you have hurt somebody, whether it's on accident or not, you know, you should be able to apologize to that person instead of doubling down, you know, or ignoring them when they are hurt and just pretend that it never really fucking happened. I used to be like that too, right? Because I thought about how, like, saying sorry is such a weak point. That's what I felt like as a kid, because it really did feel like it was a weak point with the way that my family did it. And so I would always get really mad when my family does something and then I either have to apologize or, like, they apologize, but, like, in a very insincere way. And so, like, the word sorry kind of got me, you know, I just didn't like that word, and so I kind of came out and be like, you know, if I did this and I did it on purpose, I'm not sorry. I'm not apologizing to anybody about this. I kind of went on with that for a while, but as I grow up, I kind of realized, again, that it's a very kiddish thing to do. It's very childish. It's you not taking responsibility for your actions. Even though, you know, saying I'm sorry isn't the end all be all. It's like the first step into reprimanding yourself and hopefully not do whatever the thing that has hurt that person ever again, right? So I really like that Catra has now come to this point where she is able to say that she is sorry for Adora. Sorry to Adora. And towards the end, Catra got captured, and here's Horde Prime telling her, you know, I've got use for you yet. And so, you know, I assume he's gonna throw her into the little acid pool, put little enhancements on her to, like, control her and whatnot, and ship her back to Etheria or something. I would presume, you know? I don't know if he's just gonna straight up be like, alright, she's the enemy, and, you know, go capture Adora and all that. Or kind of make her as, like, a secret spy. I would probably presume the first one, but we'll just have to see what Horde Prime has in store for Catra. But really enjoyed this episode. If I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. And yeah, that's it. Bye.